This is the retrieve change video for our click pawl reels. To change the retrieve, you need to remove the spool. To do that, hold onto the frame of the reel with your fingertips and press through onto the spool with your thumbs. Take the spool off and set that aside. To change the retrieve, all you need to do is flip this clicker over 180 degrees. For left-hand retrieve, the clicker is set with the thicker arm to the left-hand side. And again, for right-hand retrieve, we'll need to flip that over so it is on the right-hand side. To do that, you can place a finger on the nut on the back side of the frame here and use the Allen key provided with the reel to loosen this screw. Take that all the way out and set those pieces aside. Put the frame down and remove this piece. These are two separate pieces, so you can take the clicker out, flip it over, set it back into the nut like so, and use the slotted part of the reel to put this back together. So that will go like there, and keeping a finger on that nut to make sure that it can't fall out, place your screw back in and use the Allen to tighten. To start, what I'll do is take the whole assembly, there's some play in there, and slide that so that it's all the way at the top of the range and tighten this down. From there, we can take our spool and put this reel back together. It'll click into place. With the clicker slid all the way to the top of the range, there is no real engagement of the clicker, and what we'll do now is sort of fine tune it so that we have it where we like it. You can use your Allen and generally just shoot for the middle of the range and tighten that back down, and we should have a good click and some resistance going forward. You can always play with that by repositioning where that is. If you find that this assembly is too low, like if it's all the way to the bottom of the range, it will be really difficult to move this, more difficult than when it is set correctly. And you'll also notice that that smaller arm tends to bend and bow, and that is not what we want. So we can loosen this up, shoot back towards the middle of the travel on the reel, and then we have some engagement, that nice click. You'll notice too that the larger arm on the clicker is now facing the right-hand side, and that means that you are set up for right-hand retrieve.